Klaus here, and you may realize that I have a problem with cognitive dissonance. I really have anxiety when the information and the other information doesn't match. Like what I see and what I hear just does not match, and that comes from childhood experiences in a way, but just that I'm perceptive. Sometimes I don't know what to do with my perceptions, but I am perceptive, if that makes sense. But here's my problem. I live in the Chicago south suburbs, what we call the Southland. That's the Chamber of Commerce term for our set of cities. No one else refers to us as the Southland, just we do. And we have a lot to offer down here, and there's a lot of good stuff. And good people. Interesting little cities and towns around. But there's this problem in Chicago. And I'm sure, and it just doesn't stay in Chicago either. It comes out our way, it comes up into the northern suburbs, western suburbs. It's just moving around like crazy. In Chicago, we're having a terrible, terrible problem with shootings. The people getting shot are likely under 20 years of age, sometimes under 15 years of age. They are shot by other people of their own neighborhood. You have the children of one family killing the children of another family. Basically, is what, if you boil it down, that's what you have. And everyone's up in arms, and they want to bring peace to the neighborhood, and we have to stop the violence, and they're not approaching the problem as I see it. Now, I don't pretend to be an expert. I'm a pattern seeker. I see patterns. It's one of the talents I use in my job. I see patterns. And the pattern I'm seeing, and I don't think I'm wrong, is that the gangs have basically decided to kill any young people who will not join them, or who would be unlikely to join them. Honor students, people graduating from high school and going on to college, good kids, kids not in gangs are being shot by the kids in gangs. And I think the word has gone out, kill the good kids. The gangs have declared war on their own neighborhood's kids. Because that's who's dying, is the kids who would not think of joining a gang, not interested in joining the gang, refusing to join the gang, they get shot. It's the good kids that are getting shot. And I think they've put out to their younger members, the gangs have put out to their younger members, that their membership initiation involves killing a kid, maybe around their own age, who won't join them, or probably won't ever join them because they're either geeky or whatever. I don't know what they're using, and why the Chicago police have not pulled in the gang leaders, because they know who they are. They have to, and said, look, what is going on with this? And go after them, the gang leadership. I don't understand it. That's what's happening. The gangs have declared war on the good kids. Most of these kids getting killed, they're not in the gang. They don't want any part of the gang. And that's why they get killed. Either directly by saying, no, I'm not interested, or indirectly by just not being in that mindset. I don't know why the Chicago police, I don't know why the churches of Chicago, which are joining together to try and bring the violence down. It's your own kids killing your own kids. It's your own kids killing your own kids. I don't know why that isn't clear. I don't know why I am seeing it in this pattern, but I don't think I'm wrong either. And I just want to know, when are they going to approach gang leadership and say, look, whatever your campaign is, whatever your war is, if we have to pull in National Guard, which was discussed, it was discussed earlier this summer, pull in National Guard troops into Chicago, make it a freaking armed camp. The gangs are extremely dangerous. The gangs are so dangerous. No one wants to deal with them. The police, no one wants to deal with them. They're that dangerous. But they have declared war on the good kids. They're going to kill them. Any kids that are unlikely gang members or have said they don't want to be gang members, they're going to be dead because the gangs have declared war on them. And basically the gangs pull neighborhood kids who might be marginalized by their family or whatever, or they have teenage angst or whatever it is. They pull them in, they promise them, oh, we'll be your family, we'll be there for you, and it's all lies anyway. It's all PR, just as much as, you know, McDonald's, Hair Club, and Disneyland do PR. It's the same thing. If it's advertising, it could be lying to you. And gangs lie. They say, we'll be your family, we'll be there for you, we'll have your back, and none of those things are true, but the kids believe it. Because maybe they're pissed at their mom, or they're pissed at their dad, or they're unhappy in their family. So they get this promise by a total stranger, we'll be your family. But you know what? The people paying for their funeral and visiting them in the hospital when they're shot will not be those gang members, by the way. It'll be their real family. The people they cared all along, but they didn't get along with. I don't know why I see it this way. But being a pattern seeker and watching this go down for at least 3 years now in Chicago and neighboring suburbs, I know what the gangs are thinking. I want them to stop it. They don't want to listen to someone like me. Unfortunately, there may be only one language they understand. It's absurd to think you would have to pull in the National Guard into Chicago to fight the gangs in Chicago. But they are that powerful. They are an army. They are a force to be reckoned with. And if we don't deal with it, more good kids will die. And see, the kids in the gangs die too. So basically it's an all-out slaughter. Well, they get pissed at each other among the gangs, among the different gang kids. They kill each other. Then the kids in the gangs are also killing non-gang kids. You see what I'm saying? It's all-out slaughter. It's practically generationcide. I don't know whether the gangs just want to obliterate a whole generation of their kids. Is that it? Why would they want that? That's insane, isn't it? Isn't it insane to want that? So, I don't know. They are so powerful. The gangs are so damned powerful. Armed to the teeth. Very dangerous people. They pulling these kids at a vulnerable time, their teens and preteens. They foster their gang colors, their gang signs, encourage little kids who become gang wannabes. And they even adopt other logos as their own if the colors are right, like White Sox caps or Cubs caps and shirts. Well, now those are being sucked into the gang logo issue. So if the clothes are the right gang colors, but they're some other logo, they don't care. They're incorporating them. I've never seen a more successful PR campaign in my life. It's going to be a bloodbath. It already is. These kids die and their parents are ripped apart, and families are ripped apart. For what? Really? To kill a whole generation of Chicago's young people? Really? Is that the goal? Gangs? Really? That's insanity. Pure insanity. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.